Welcome to the Stoic Formula, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Here, we break down timeless principles from the Stoics to help you master your mind, strengthen your character, and live with purpose in a chaotic world. If you're ready to think clearly, act justly, and rise above emotion with reason, you're in the right place. Master your emotions through reason. A Stoic guide to emotional resilience. In a world that often encourages reactive behavior, the ancient Stoic principle of mastering emotions through reason offers a powerful path to inner peace and resilience. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius taught that while emotions are natural, we are not slaves to them. We have the ability and the responsibility to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Emotions are natural, but not infallible. Stoicism does not suggest that we suppress or deny emotions. On the contrary, the Stoics recognize that emotions arise naturally. Fear, anger, sadness, and joy are all part of the human experience. What Stoicism teaches is that these emotions should be examined, not obeyed blindly. As Epictetus has said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your initial emotional response might be automatic, but what comes next, how you interpret and act on that feeling, is within your control. The power of reason. Reason, for the Stoics, is our most important human faculty. Unlike animals, we have the capacity to pause, reflect, and choose our response. When emotion threatens to cloud our judgment, the Stoic approach is to use reason as a light to cut through the fog. For example, instead of exploding in anger when insulted, ask, "Is this worth disturbing my peace over? Is this truly harmful, or just ego?" Instead of panicking when facing uncertainty, consider, have I faced difficulty before and endured it? What's actually in my control right now? This rational questioning doesn't suppress emotion, it reframes. It gives you space to respond in alignment with your values, not your impulses. Detachment is not indifference. Stoicism is sometimes misunderstood as cold or detached. In truth, Stoics care deeply, but they prioritize wisdom over impulsiveness. Mastery of emotion does not mean apathy. It means having the strength to feel deeply while acting thoughtfully. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully. You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. This reminds us that we often add unnecessary emotional weight to situations. Through reason, we can prevent ourselves from exaggerating harm or imagining threats that don't exist. Practical exercises for emotional mastery. Here are a few Stoic practices you can try. 1. The pause. Before reacting to a triggering situation, take a deep breath. Count to 5. This simple act interrupts the emotional loop. 2. View from above. Imagine yourself observing the situation from a higher perspective, or even years into the future. Will this matter? Does this event define your character? 3. Write it down. Journaling, as Marcus Aurelius did, helps you untangle thoughts from feelings. Ask, what emotion am I feeling? What story am I telling myself? Is it true? 4. Negative visualization. Imagine loss or failure ahead of time, not to be morbid but to lessen its shock. It builds preparedness and calm acceptance. Why this matters? In mastering your emotions through reason, you build the foundation for true freedom. You are no longer pushed around by external events or internal turbulence. You become steady, like a ship with a strong rudder, navigating through stormy seas with clarity and strength. In a society overwhelmed by emotional reactivity, choosing calm, deliberate response is an act of quiet rebellion and profound wisdom. Thanks for watching the Stoic Formula, where philosophy isn't just for reading, it's for living. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who's on the path of self-mastery. And remember, you can't control what happens, but you can always control how you respond. Stay grounded, stay rational, and stay resilient. Until next time.